Welcome to Stack Data, everyone, where you can find the education you need for the job you want at a price you can afford. In this episode, we'll hear from Kamil Batarek about what it's like to be a director of software engineering and how he found his path from school to work.
My name is Kamil Batarek, and I'm a director of software engineering. A director of software engineering manages a team of software engineers and works on projects. My day has a lot of meetings. I meet with various stakeholders that work on a given project, from product managers to program managers to software engineers to quality engineers to various people to basically define, design, and then implement a project. So the software that I'm working on helps marketing professionals target their customers and send them emails that are very personalized and targeted for their needs. Interpersonal skills are very important because ultimately, even as an engineer who works a long time by himself or herself behind a computer, you still have to talk to customers and to other colleagues in order to achieve a certain project and a certain product. So it's not an individual endeavor, but it's mostly a team work for the most part. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. Up until I finished high school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I focused on studying biology and chemistry, thinking that I wanted to become a dentist. But I realized that this is not what I liked, and that I liked math a lot and logic. So then in college, I switched to doing more math, and then I switched to software engineering. What influenced my job choice is really what I like to do and what I felt I was really talented in and skilled with and came natural to me, which is math and logic. And I always wanted to do something with computers. Even as a high school kid, I bought one of the first computers, which is what was called the Commodore 64. It was a computer in a keyboard, and I used it to program simple programs. And I knew I wanted to be in this field, and the best place to be was in the United States. This is where most of the inventions and innovations were happening. So I decided to come to the United States to finish my graduate studies. So I started, my first job was in college, teaching college kids computer science. After I finished college, I decided to move to the United States and pursue a graduate degree in computer science. And initially I wanted to just get a master's degree, but I finished it very quickly, and I decided I might as well do a thesis and finish up my PhD, and that's how I ended up getting my PhD in computer science. So in software engineering, and I'm sure for other fields, it's a learning experience that is ongoing, and even up to today, I still have to learn new techniques and new fields and new studies. So it's an ongoing journey, and you constantly have to learn. I moved on to working for a big software and hardware company. I was specialized in designing microchips and writing tools to help engineers design and manufacture microchips. But then I decided that I wanted to move to Boston, and I worked for a small financial company here in the Boston area for a few years, also in the software field. And then after that, I took various jobs with different companies in the software industry. If I were to do it over, I would probably take a little bit more risks early on in my career. However, I wouldn't change the field that I picked because it was really the good match for my skills and my abilities. So I would probably stay in the same field and do exactly what I did, except maybe take more risks early on in my career. The advice I would give myself or my kids or anybody who's in high school at this point is to basically work on your strength and try to find what is it that you're good at, what is it that you really love to do, and spend your time doing that.
Do you like math and logic? Working on a team to solve technical problems? Then being a software engineer could be for you. Check out more resources to help you explore at stockton.com and start planning for a great job and a great life.